Alright, we're good for takeoff. Wow! Holy moly, dude. No, you don't want to hit the pipe, so to speak. Hit the freaking pipe on this thing. But maybe kind of cool off on the Hayabusa thing a little bit, man. Maybe kind of take it easy, you know? You don't gotta go so ham with the Hayabusas. That's gonna be it's gonna be a problem for you, my friend. Good morning, everybody. It's a Turbo Hayabusa vlog. It's been a minute. It's been a little bit. I know you guys see us pumping out daily content, even beyond daily content at some point. We're doing, I think, 9 videos a week in July, which is going to be awesome. I just hired on another editor. But it's been a long time since I've jumped aboard the Turbo Hayabusa and given you people what you want. I know you want to see some sweet boost pulls and some fun on this motorcycle. In today's vlog, you will definitely see some fun pulls on this motorcycle. Really quick, oh my god, let's take a moment and let's appreciate the fact that nothing's leaking out of it. Wow, everybody, react with a little clap down below for the Turbo Hayabusa being reliable. It's amazing. So yeah, today we're going to do a couple pulls on this bike, have some fun. I'm going to chat about people's perception of me and this bike a little bit, because I think that's a little skewed and I'd like to clear the record. And we're also going to see fuel economy on this motorcycle. I just topped it up after doing a quick little video with Spite on the Zero. And I'm now going to see, after riding around for a little bit, what kind of fuel economy we get. So the number on the clock here, I'm going to take a quick photo of it so I don't forget. $29730. All right. We're going to ride it around for a little bit and see what kind of fuel mileage we get. Honestly, guys, probably after some pulls and rolling around on this thing, it's like 12 mpgs. I have massive injectors on this machine. So saddle up, buckle your seats in, whatever you got to do. Let's go for a ride. Oh, yeah. So the other day I was pulling out in front of the shop with this bike, and Kevin, my new employee, who's running a lot of stuff on our new store, shop.amy.co, he was saying that this motorcycle, all you can hear from the front of it is just turbo whistle, which I think is amazing. Yeah, buddy. I'm such a squid at heart, dude. I love this bike. I really do. But I think a lot of people think that I actually daily this motorcycle, and I'll be totally real with you guys, because I don't really have much to lose by being completely honest. I ride this bike maybe once a month. I definitely don't daily my Turbo Hayabusa, and although we joke that you could, I definitely don't think it's a motorcycle that you should daily like that. It's pretty insane to do that. Let's get a little pull in, shall we? That's ridiculous. That was probably half a gallon of gas right there. That's so much fun. But yeah, I mean, yes, you could daily this bike, but guys, honestly, I drive my truck more than anything else. I know that's going to be sad to hear, but my commute to the shop is a good 26 minutes, and I'll tell you what, man, the weather here in Austin in the afternoon has been like 105 degrees, and I don't really want to be on top of a hot-ass motorcycle, because basically all my motorcycles that are street legal, which is the Desert Sled, the Husqvarna FE501, which good luck commuting on that thing, and the Turbo Busa, all my other bikes are not street legal. I guess this technically isn't as well, but we kind of just fudged the numbers there a little bit. But all of them are going to be hot as hell, and it's 105 degrees here in the afternoon. I'm not even kidding. Look it up. It's like 105 degrees with a real feel of like 111, I think, because of how humid it is here lately. So personally, I'm just not riding very much. I'm riding in the mornings, maybe on track every once in a while, and on weekends, but otherwise I am very much happy to be in my nice air-conditioned truck, and I don't think that makes me any less of a rider. I know a lot of you guys think that if you don't ride every day, you're not a real motorcyclist, but honestly, guys, I've been around the block a lot. Street riding to me is a little boring, I'm not gonna lie, and I just don't feel the need to pilot my Turbo Hayabusa every single day. And you know what? I'm gonna say it, and you're not gonna like to hear it, but it's like hard drugs. You don't want to keep coming back over and over and over again. You want to take it easy. If you're doing the crazy stuff, do it every once in a while, you know? You don't want to hit the pipe, so to speak. Hit the freaking pipe on this thing every week, every day. You're gonna drive yourself crazy. You're gonna be in a bad way, you know? But yeah, you can't use something like this every day. It'll become too commonplace, and I like the fact that it still feels absolutely crazy when I ride this thing. It is so much fun to get this thing out on a big open highway like this and just do pulls and then park it back in the shop, because it's not meant to go around corners. It's a lower Turbo Hayabusa. What is it really supposed to do? Alrighty, third gear, because we're sure as hell not doing second. Gonna look over our crest here really quick before we light it up. Alright, we're good for takeoff. Wow! Holy moly, dude. That's unconscionable. Wow. It never gets old. I was telling Spite we were riding this today. He was riding the Zero, and I'm also looking back because I have no mirrors because I'm an absolute squid. I was telling him, like, yeah, this is a bike where, man, you jump on it, there's always some fear. I don't care who you are. You jump on a bike like this, you always have a little trepidation and kind of like, oh my God, is it going to be okay? Because this is a lot. Oh, I love this thing, bro. I love owning it, dude. The fact that I can just jump on this whenever I want is pretty sweet. And it does surprise me how docile it is. Like, I'm just kind of cruising around here. Fuel injection lights are going on. Fuel gauge doesn't work. It's got this dented, discolored gas tank. Oh, it's my big crap bike. It's so great. And the best part about it is all the fundamentals, much like the WNBA, are there, baby. No oil leaks. Boost is working great. All the things are set up correctly. Nothing's going to go wonky on this thing. Nothing's going to go haywire because it was built by a professional. Once again, let us all drop me a pray emoji in the chat to Lance Davis for building this motorcycle. Thank you, Lance. Lance is our Turbo Hayabusa god. Came together, put this thing all in. It was wonderful. But yeah, I'm actually really curious to see about the fuel economy on this thing. That's one thing I've never really tested or thought about on this bike. So we're going to run it around a little bit more and just basically do like a normal kind of like fun dick around session on the Turbo Hayabusa, get it to a gas station and see how much I've spent. So I've gone 5 miles so far on that 30 number. So 5 miles so far. Drop me down in the comments below. That's like the third time I've told you guys to do this, but you let me know what you think this motorcycle is going to get MPG wise, because I think it's going to be about 12. I think it'll be about 12 to 15. But if it's more than 20, this is a daily, baby. This is a daily motorcycle if it's more than 20 miles per hour. Oh, goddamn. But yeah, I would like to meet someone who actually dailies a Turbo Hayabusa. Actually, honest to God, does. Because, yes, it's possible, but you gotta be a special kind of crazy to do that. I think you gotta be a particular kind of lunatic to want to daily a Turbo Hayabusa. First gear's freaking unusable. Second gear, baby. Gotta close it down there a little bit, getting on this on-ramp. We're gonna be going down south now. You know, I bet the MPG potential could be pretty high on this thing if you never get on boost. But as if you're gonna ride this thing and never get on boost. Yeah, right. No chance, dude. But yeah, I would love to meet someone who actually dailies a Turbo Hayabusa. I have a great video idea that I want to do, I think in August, of interviewing a bunch of Hayabusa men. I want to get like 3 or 4 guys who are all about that Hayabusa life and just see what they make of the motorcycle and why they chose it. I just want to interview them because we got this email the other day. Let me tell you about this email. Kevin, my e-commerce guy, alerted me to this email to this email. he let me know that there's a guy, I think out in Utah or somewhere, who hadn't ridden for a while, bought himself a Hayabusa. Already first mistake right there. Something I think went wrong with this Hayabusa, and he was going to be down for 2 weeks, and he could not stand being without a Hayabusa for 2 weeks, so he bought another Hayabusa. Already kind of a crazy move right there. He then saw a 2007 Gen 1 black Hayabusa just like mine and said he had to have it. So this man's up to 3 Hayabusas. He then low sides one of his Hayabusas and says, screw it, I'm getting a Turbo Hayabusa. He finds a Turbo Hayabusa that's up for sale in his local area, buys that. This man is up to 4 Hayabusas. Again, this is why you don't ride this bike every day, because that way lies madness. You're going to be stuck buying yourself a Hayabusa every other week, apparently. And then he unfortunately crashed his Turbo Hayabusa, and he sent us the email from the hospital. So I don't remember your name from the email, my friend, but I hope you are doing better, and I hope you're recovering. But maybe kind of cool off on the Hayabusa thing a little bit, man. Maybe kind of take it easy, you know? You don't gotta go so ham with the Hayabusas. That's gonna be it's gonna be a problem for you, my friend. Alright, so let's do this. I'm going to go over here in this lane, and I'm pointing because I have no mirrors and no blinkers on this thing because it's so street legal. I'm going to go ahead and scooch on through traffic here. I don't want to get stuck in these guys. Click it up into 6th gear. We're rolling about 80 miles per hour. Trying to hypermile this thing. Trying to get some good MPGs on this sucker. We've done 2 fat-ass pulls with it, so I'm sure those injectors spat out a ton of gasoline onto this motor. So now we're trying to hypermile it a little bit, trying to get ourselves a little bit more gas mileage from our Turbo Hayabusa and see what it ends up as. But yeah, this is a special bike. I'm really happy that I own it, and it's been a lot of fun owning it. It's hilarious to just whip it out for videos. It now serves basically as a prop in Yami Noob videos, and I have nothing against that, honestly. I think that's kind of what it should be. I don't think it should serve life as someone's daily or someone's like, you know, weekend toy. This thing for me definitely earns its place as a weekend, not weekend, a once a week prop in videos and a meme of sorts. And that's the thing you got to remember, guys. Look, I bought this Hayabusa in the first place as a joke. I didn't want one. I bought it as a joke. I turboed it as a joke, and I ended up really liking it. It's a lot of fun to ride, and it's really cool, but at the end of the day, it is still a big joke to me. I don't really take this very seriously, which I know a lot of Hayabusa guys are gonna get upset about, and I am very sorry to make you guys upset, but this is a motorcycle that to me it shouldn't be taken very seriously. It's a freaking 270 horsepower turbocharged motorcycle. Like, how could you take it seriously? I mean, when you ride it, you should take it seriously, obviously, but as a concept, as a you know, a figment of your reality, you should definitely take it very serious. Looks like we got some traffic up there. I might jump off on this next exit, because we got to mix it up. We have to do a proper mixed ride. Like, yes, I'm going to hypermile it a little bit on the highway, but I got to see kind of city streets, and we did a couple pulls and blah, blah, blah. And we're going to see what kind of MPGs this beast gets. I wish I could explain to you guys the feeling of accelerating on this thing. You genuinely stop perceiving anything except whatever's in the farthest distance, whatever's in that focal point on the horizon. That's all you can really see. You can't look at the tachometer, you can't look at the speedometer, you can't observe anything. All you see is that final point in the distance on this thing. It's insane. Wow, 6th gear, 60 miles per hour, really hypermiling. Let's drop a couple gears. Down to 4th, baby. All right, folks. We're pulling into the gas station now. We're gonna see the MPGs that this Turbo Hayabusa gave us. What do we think? What do we think? Let's see. Alright guys, so we rode 16 miles. We did about 2 pulls. We're on the highway for a little bit, some side street stuff. Tried to hypermile it a little bit. And let's see how much gasoline we put back in it. Topped it off last time, so let's see. Alright folks, moment of truth. How much gas is going to go in here? That's about full. Oh, 6/10, 7/10? This is going to be great. All right, y'all ready? All right, so we rode, let's just double check real quick. We did 16 miles. So 16 miles divided by 0.68, 23.5 mpgs for the Turbo Hayabusa. Honestly, that's pretty impressive. That's a lot more than I thought it'd be. I definitely thought it'd be about 14 or 15 max. But yeah, see, you know, 5.5 gallons of gas, 23.5 mpgs. That's at least 110, 120 miles of range with a couple pulls here and there. That's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive for the Turbo Bingus. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if you want to see more Turbo Hayabusa content. Spoiler alert, I know you do. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you later.
Well, look at you. You've made it to the end of another Yammy Noob video. You should consider yourself pretty lucky because I have curated this one right over here for you to continue watching. It's probably just as good as the one you just saw. Unless you hated the one you just saw. I don't know, maybe leave me a comment down below about how much you hated it as well too. Or just keep watching this one. Make sure you keep watching Yammy Noob. Don't forget to keep watching Yammy Noob. That's the most important thing. Keep watching Yammy Noob.